So moving along, we have lots of footballing issues to discuss. I guess even though the COVID-19 is the issue to discuss, it is correlated. And at the beginning of your tenure as the senior men's futsal coach, you've had to face a lot of issues. It's unprecedented, this COVID-19 and other things as well. As the coach of the national team, going through this journey and having to not be with the players, how have you adjusted your approach to preparing the national team with all these obstacles?
Well, we started out pretty well. We started, going out and recruiting and scouting and having, ID camp, and everything was going pretty well. I mean, you went to a few of the trainings at the home of football, right? And it was going really well, and all of a sudden, everything shuts down, and you're just going, wow, what do we do now? And what we did is we have our pool that we got out on the media, around 47 players, give or take. We now have them all in a chat, a WhatsApp chat. We're planning to do a Zoom, hopefully on Tuesday. We're going to do a Zoom, kind of greet and meet, Q&A, and we've already started setting out different videos, training regiment to the players. And as time goes by, I'm going to start doing a lot more Zoom, talking about tactics, team building. So at least when the green light comes on for us to get back on the court, the players have been engaged and they're ready to go.
Yeah, we spoke at length with your assistant coach Paul Deckel about some of the details of what you guys are doing, which is a lot. And Paul explained it pretty well. We'll have a link to that video in the description below, so be sure to check that out. How are the players responding to the new approach? Because it is quite different. And a lot of people don't know you guys were communicating before this COVID-19 virus. It was not because this thing happened and then you guys did it. You guys did it before. Of course, now you have to do it a lot more because of these ridiculous circumstances. But how have the players responded so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's the players are, they're fine. The most important thing for us right now, for players and for the people of Trinidad Tobago, is to stay safe, to stay healthy. So, we're not really being too pushy. Because people have other things on their mind besides kicking a ball. They got to worry about their jobs and their family and their friends. So we try to stay as low key as possible. We don't want to really put a lot of pressure on our players. As we get closer to finding out the dates, because everything's being rescheduled so far, and they canceled the Guatemalan, CONCACAF championship, which is a qualification for the World Cup in Lithuania. That was supposed to be played in September, and right now FIFA is sitting back and waiting to see if they're going to change the date or continue the date. And if they do continue the date, then qualification could be in August in Guatemala. So we'll have to wait and see, But the players, they've been handling it pretty well. I know guys who are in Defense Force. I spoke to some of them, and I told them, hey, your military service comes first before anything, and that's your duty to your nation. And so we gotta try to keep it low key as well.
Yep, appreciating the psychological aspect is very important. As you rightfully said, this is a very difficult situation. We are seeing people dealing with it differently. These kids and some of these players are no different. They all come from different backgrounds and geographical locations and so on, and they all have different scenarios. And it's a scary time because they have to worry about things that they probably would not have had to worry about a couple of weeks ago. And it's quite an unprecedented case for coaches. I mean, everyone, but we're speaking in the context of this team where you have to, show some, care and concern because there are people who just can't stay indoors. They're not handling the isolation really well, and I'm guessing that's factors that you all have to take into consideration while doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. And they've been great. The guys, we've talked back and forth, and I'm going to be talking to the players more often. But if you start too early with this, then it becomes a Groundhog Day. Then players start to shut off. Oh my God, there's a coach again. And we've taken this slowly. And as we get closer to the dates that the Minister of Sports and the Prime Minister and comes out and says, okay, these are the dates, we're going to open up things, then I can kind of push it even more, but you got to be patient, and we have to, hold on and stay focused, and things will be fine very soon.
Yes, it's we all have to hope that this terrible thing goes away as soon as possible.
Yeah, yes.
Just a reminder, everyone, for more episodes, be sure to head over to our YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more updates, interviews, and content.